Hi YouTube. I'm back in the car again on my way to appointments, which it is like, it's like 10 after 11 right now, and I didn't have anything set. Like, you know, I called a couple people and said I'm going to stop by or whatever, but I had planned on leaving the house at like 9. Like I said, it's 11, so that's fun. Anyways, a little update from my correction days. You know, like I said, the stake day did not work out well. Actually, GPS from that. So, you know, and maybe it wasn't the stake day. Maybe it was just like residual bloating. But I think the last time I updated, I was doing a yogurt day, and that worked really well. Really well. I actually woke up the next day after that and had lost 3 pounds. So that was really good. And then yesterday, you know, I ate on P3 and had, let's see, what did I have? Salmon burgers for lunch and dinner in lettuce with a salad and avocado. And then I had some yogurt for a snack with some stevia and some chocolate in it, actually, which made it taste like chocolate mousse. So that was really yummy. And then for after dinner snack, I had apples and brie, and that was really good. I think, see, I don't know. I think I came in at around 1,100 calories, something like that. You know, and I was fully satisfied. Like, I didn't want to eat anymore, so I don't know. I drank a lot of water yesterday, too. So the yogurt day didn't completely correct everything. I was still about 2 pounds up from my last injection, or 2.5 pounds up from my last injection weight. So, but yesterday I was able to, you know, eat cleanly and on P3, and I dropped another 2.9 pounds or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I am 0.4 pounds away from my last injection weight. So, back to where I'm supposed to be. And I feel happy about it. But, you know, I know that all of that extra, like 5 pounds or whatever it was, 6 pounds, I know that it was just bloating. And it was just from drinking. You know, because that wine had a lot of carbs. I have been able to successfully drink vodka with like no gain whatsoever. I think one day I actually lost like 3 pounds. So I think that during P3, that's what I'm gonna stick to if I'm gonna drink. Yeah, because let's see, last Thursday I went out with my friend, and that was all I had. I had vodka tonics, and then I think the week prior to that I went out, and that was what I had, vodka tonics, and I didn't gain anything. And then I think before that too, I went out and had vodka tonics. Yeah, so it hasn't been a problem for me. Let's see, Thursday I'm going to the Justin Timberlake and Jay-Z concert in Baltimore, and I'm really excited about it. I wanted to buy tickets a while ago, but didn't think that anyone would go with me. But when I was at the bar last Thursday with my friend Morgan, who doesn't like Justin Timberlake or Jay-Z, we were talking about it, and I just decided to buy tickets, and she said she'd go with me, so that's what we're doing on Thursday. Really happy about it. So, I know that we're gonna pregame before the concert, but I'm gonna stick to vodka tonics again. Because, I don't know. The hangover from the wine wasn't great either. I felt really disgusting, and honestly, the clear alcohol was much friendlier on my body, overall. So, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, it's about 20 after 11 now. I'd planned to leave the house at about 9, so I'm running a little behind. But it's like a sleepy day, and it's really funny because it's August. obviously. And it is 71 degrees. And in the last week of July, it was like 100. Like, it was hot. And now it's like this really pleasant, I mean, today it's really gross and rainy, but it was like pleasant. I don't know. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm really happy to be like back down to like where I'm supposed to be as far as like stabilizing, you know. And I think that honestly, I think that I have stabilized pretty well. And a lot of that is just weighing myself every day, you know. I did have a couple of gains. I did have to do a couple of correction days. You know, the first one, I was actually on my period, and I think I had done yoga, and so I was really sore from that and retaining a lot of water from that. And then the second one, it was from drinking a lot of wine, and one slice of pizza. But it's done now. It's done. I'm not gonna do it again. You know, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it if it does happen again. I have one more week on P3, and then I'm back into P2. So, honestly, the next time I should game will be my loading days, which is next Wednesday. And it's 8 days away. So, Zach is still doing really well. And I'm actually really pissed because he wasn't feeling well, let's see, the day before yesterday. So he didn't eat anything, like at all. So when I asked him to weigh himself last night, you know, I said, you know, how much did you weigh? And he had, I think, lost like another 4 pounds or something like that, just from one day of like not eating. So he now weighs less than me, which really bugs me, because I weighed less than him before. I don't know. He's lost 30 pounds now, so I'm really, really happy for him. And I think that, you know, he's excited about it, but he's like, I just want to stop talking about it. Can we just like live our lives, you know? So, and he didn't actually gain any weight from drinking that wine either. And anyway, there's something else that I wanted to talk about. Oh, so I know that a lot of times when people, like when they're losing weight, they'll like wear belly bands and things like that. You know, like after pregnancy, they'll like wear belly bands, and then sometimes they'll wear like support things for their stomach to help like keep them in, I guess. Well, I was looking into that a lot, and you know, I'm getting married next year, so obviously I want to have a non-lumpy shape for my wedding dress, which will not allow me to look lumpy. Like I don't want to. So I had always planned on like getting a corset for my wedding. So I started looking into that more, and I don't know. I haven't found anybody who's like done HCG and corset training or waist training, you know, like simultaneously. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I did purchase a corset, and it is a underbust, steel-boned, long-line corset. So it is serious business. It is serious business, and so I'm in the process of breaking it in right now. I wore it for a couple hours yesterday, and then while I was getting ready this morning, so for about an hour this morning, and then I'm going to wear it this evening too. And it's not comfortable. I'll say that. It does not feel great, but this is the part of, you know, breaking it in. It's like breaking in shoes. They are not comfortable the first time you put them on, and then after about a week, they are fine. So I'm hoping that that's going to be the case with this. My only problem is I got a corset that has a very extreme curve. So it is too big in my hips because, as you all know, not a hippie girl. Pants are always smaller than the top, and I have a pretty broad rib cage too. So it goes up in like a V, which is not something that I care for. And it's really bad for the corset to cinch in the bottom much more than the rest of it. It puts a lot of pressure on like different spots, and it can actually ruin the thing. So I am hoping that during the break-in period it'll redistribute some of my, they call it fluff, redistribute some of my fluff and allow me to fill out the bottom. Another thing is I got a 34-inch corset, and I already think that that's going to be too big, so I might exchange it for a smaller one, just because, you know, I am losing weight. It will be completely closed by the end of my next round, so maybe I should get a 30-inch and see how that goes. Because maybe, you know what, maybe that will allow my hips to fit in it properly, because like I said, I can already close the very bottom of it, which bothers me. So anyway, that's been a long update. So